I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men Real Style, and today we're going to be talking about what color shoes to wear with a light gray suit. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. By doing that, these videos would come right to you. In addition, if you like this video, if you find it useful, I would appreciate it if you would like it down below. And finally, I'm going to be linking you to an article on the gray suit. So that's right down here. And it's right below the link because I also will link you to the page where you can get my free 47-page ebook. It's a great ebook. I get compliments on it every single day. It's full of solid info. But again, right below that is going to be the link to the article on the gray suit. So if you want to read more about light gray suits. Okay. I received this question from T-Bone 007 Princess. All right, T-Bone, we need to talk about that name. Things like this is why I love YouTube. Okay, great videos. I have a light gray suit that is mainly worn at fairly informal weddings and such in the summer. My question, do brown shoes and belt work with a light gray, or am I best off just sticking to black? As a side note, if this helps, I'm young, tall, and a slim individual with dark brown hair. All right. Well, T-Bone, 007 Princess, good question, and let me go ahead and hit on this. I just love that name. Okay, so black is safe. Black, you're not going to get in trouble with. Once you start getting into brown shoes, and it depends on how conservative you are, all of a sudden, yes, it does get a bit more questionable. But I can tell you that if it's a light gray suit, brown shoes, and a brown belt, you want to match the two always, is perfectly fine. And especially since, again, you're young and it sounds like you're tall and thin. Now, if you were, let's say, short and petite, then I would say maybe go for something that closer matches the gray, and maybe even go for a little bit darker gray. And what that's going to do is create a slimmer silhouette. Lighter suits, they sometimes can make you look a little bit wider. And if you go with something that has a bit of too much of a contrast, it's going to draw attention, let's say, to the feet or to the midsection. Then that's what brown does sometimes. But it sounds like you've got a build which this is going to complement. So I would say go with the brown. What you've got to, and where the confusion comes from, is that if you look at the family of grays, I mean, they're variations of black. So it's black with white introduced. And so it goes back to you're not supposed to mix black with brown. Now, I don't completely agree with that because I've seen some very stylish men pull this off, but that's the key word, is you've got to understand the basics of style. So my advice, I mean, if you're asking a question like this, is to go to my style guide or to go to Ask Andy, to go to Style Forum, to go buy a book by, Bernhard Rosell or Alan Flusser and start reading up on this stuff. Because it's once you get those fundamentals down, then you start to look at this and you realize that it's not really that complicated of a question. It's actually a offshoot of a very easy one. And the easy one is normally you don't mix the black and brown unless you understand the rules. And once you understand the rules, then you can bend them and you can wear whatever you want. You just, again, wear it with confidence. And it sounds like, again, what I would focus on is make sure that light gray suit fits you and go out there and look great. All right. This has been Antonio Centeno with Real Men Real Style. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.